introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Bradley Roby, the cornerback, there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Well, the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. And
they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll throw again. Prescott, the quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Hurns, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Move back, dude. Move back, dude. Move back, dude. Burton. Move back, man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We're finna get ready to eat in a little bit.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Oh, I think you know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Keenum going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They will go for it. It's Keenum. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down, Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Von Miller leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
There we go. 186.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
No more hot dog.
Now Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken
No,
down.
get up there and sit down.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Nice touchdown.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to get it to them.
Now the extra point. point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Keenum. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're set. Use the speed to his...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And credit the tackle to Taco. Taco Charlton with a stop. On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. The Broncos send out their punter now. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Prescott on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, CD, a quick look back at Week 4 in the NFL. Not good for rookie QBs. They went 0 for 4. You had Rosen and Mayfield making their first starts, both close losses.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold took on Jacksonville, one of the better defenses in the league. That's a tough go, and obviously lost that game. And then how about Josh Allen in Buffalo? Going to Green Bay, the Packers wearing the throwback uniforms. He almost didn't have a chance in that one. That was a really difficult one. But you mentioned Rosen and Mayfield. Close losses, acquitted themselves pretty well overall, although Mayfield did turn it over 4 times.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Domata getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Domata forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
I'm dead here. I'm dead here.
Down. 53. Hey, 50. 53. Hey, 52. All right, we're good.
Just beating the play clock. Keenum finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's Keenum to throw. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw on second down is Keenum. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. That's it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now Keenum, throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Randy Gregory in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down.
Sit
Going
down.
backwards, it's 3rd and very long.
Sit down. You got to go pee-pee.
They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Keenum. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now Keenum. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lindsey. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 33 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Throwing again is Keenum. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit
They'll
down.
start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I got it.
Cowboys
I got
offense
it.
now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points in. They've got to recover their charges.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott It's a screen pass. That's complete. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sit down. Stop jumping on that sofa chair.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Prescott now on second down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Roby. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, we just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Play action. It's Keenum. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Roger. Hey, 52. Hot, we're good. Hey, 52. Roger. Down.
Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. And he fires one incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They go to Elliott again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Oh, spinning away. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.